We're back in Fallout 4 on Xbox Series X, taking a look at even cooler mods. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. That's right, Master Chief has joined the team. And there's a lot of other really cool mods. One sec, I'm gonna take off this quest just so you don't see that annoying icon. This mod list is a lot more focused on characters, bodies, and a little bit of a sexy appeal to it as well, I guess you might say. So the first mod list, I went pretty in-depth with the immersion. I talked about, kind of the visuals and everything like that. And I went a little bit further. I found some other mods and some other options, and I wanted to highlight as many of those as I could in today's video, and I think you will find them pretty helpful as I've been really diving into the modding. Some might say a little too much, and that's totally fair as well. So we're gonna load up the mods here and just kind of talk about some of the big changes. So this is really more of like a part 2, and again more focused on the body elements. So Calentine's Beautiful Bodies Enhancer, which is known as CBBE. So this is where you get these much more detailed, realistic-looking character bodies. Particularly, it's for the females. So it changes like the NPCs, and it's quite expansive. So there's actually quite a few options. So I have the Curvy on because the Curvy works with another, or like a huge selection of supplementary mods. It seems like almost all the CBBE mods are like basically curvy focused, so there's different options. There's a slim one, and there's some different things. So then we have the classy Chasis Replacer outfits and the classy Chasis Craftable outfits. These tie in with the curvy, as I've mentioned. And on top of that, as previously my other video, the Eyes of the Beauty Standard, or standalone version for the eyes. And then the colored one. So this is, so we also have the lingerie, but this one this is a basic one. This actually doesn't work with the mods I have on, but I still have it here because it's just something I had on. There's actually a replacement one for that, which we'll talk about in a sec here. I also recommend the new female animations. I think that ties in nicely with everything else. So a big thing here for getting this mod to work kind of correctly with some other stuff, you need the AWKCR v4. So I couldn't get the all-in-one package to download, so I had to download them individually. So this is kind of what makes the mod work with everything, if that makes sense. So the first one is up here, which is the no DLC version. So it's basically a standardized kind of thing. It's really quite needed to make sure that everything kind of works correctly for our modding infrastructure, if that makes sense. So I couldn't get the full version that had all the stuff to work, if that makes sense. So I was able to download them each individually, and then everything is good. All the stuff cleanly, nicely works with the CBBE, and we're good to go. I also have some fun outfits, which we'll kind of highlight. So the archaeologists, you get Indiana Jones for the male. For the female, you get Lara Croft. Christmas outfits, which work with the curvy, and yeah, then we got Ada's outfit from Resident Evil, and Claire's outfit. So Claire's outfit I can't get to work because the chem station locks up, so I don't know if that would lock up for you, but it might work correctly for you. It just, yeah, it keeps locking up. And then Yennefer's outfit from The Witcher, Diva from Overwatch. And then here we have Laura's wetsuit, which actually has 3 different Lara Croft wetsuit options, which is kind of cool. And then the Lara Croft outfits pack, if we want a whole selection of Lara Croft outfits from the Survivor series, like we'll showcase those in a sec. Other additions, the Unlimited Companions framework, so that you can have as many companions as you want. The first 15 have dialogue and everything. That one I kind of talked about prior, but I didn't really have focused. Somebody re-uploaded the wet water enhancement texture pack, which I love, as that makes the water look really cool in levels. I also found my Sanctuary hot springs, so that's like a fun little cool chill pad around Sanctuary, which we'll show off. And then of course Master Chief and Cortana, so you can swap between 5 different armor sets. And yeah, doesn't use a companion slot, just an extra character. It's really, really cool that that is a thing. So we've kind of highlighted some of the other selections, and again, if there's other cool ones, I do find that there's a severe lack of outfits in this game. You know, be sure to let me know. But yeah, this is really much more focused on like outfits in the CBBE thing. And for the lingerie thing, we took that off so that the outfits look proper. But this is a great thing because it cleans up any sort of, you know, if the clothing's off and stuff like that. Obviously, for me, doing streaming and doing videos on YouTube is kind of an important one for me. So we got my character here, and you can just see, like, again, the level of detail for, like, the bodies. It's just, like, increased a lot. Like, the skin looks a lot better, the character designs. And we've got the custom hair with that mod, too. So, let's begin by interacting with our friend Master Chief.
Hey.
So Master Chief is a full character here.
Get us there in one piece.
And he's got some voice lines.
How are you holding up?
You know, I remember my gear being a lot cleaner than this.
And it's kind of amazing. So Master Chief, he has a specific kind of like thing that you can interact with that will allow you to, I guess you would say, adjust the options and everything of the Master Chief. So that's the manual. And then there's the unlimited followers thing at the top there. Yeah, and then we got the Master Chief command radio. So this is where you can call into the field, issue orders, select armor configuration. So I've got the Mark 6, but you can have like different generations. You can have the Mark 4. Lots of different choices, and it changes how Master Chief looks, which is kind of awesome. I guess we could do the Mark 5 and see how that looks. Do we have to call him back into the field? There we go. Master Chief. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, and the first part of my like mods for Xbox video really talks about like the settlements and the environments. So you might find that to be of value, just throwing that out there. Did I say 5? Mark 4. That's Mark 4. IV is 4. It's late, what can I say? This is like the Halo 3 armor is what this is. Pretty sweet, right? Alright, let's dive in and let's talk about the first kind of thing, right? So we've talked about the character bodies, just the way that this kind of really enhances them. Like, I think, obviously, the apparel looks way, way better, in my opinion, with this mod. Like, just the characters look so much more realistic. I wish there was something like this, but for, like, all the genders and stuff like that, because it is just literally female characters, but you can see it's like a shapely kind of thing that impacts like all of the female characters no matter where you are on the wasteland. I'm just trying to run into another character, but yeah, you can see that the bodies are, all of them are adjusted no matter who you come across. Raiders, creatures, all kinds of stuff. And again, downloading the different files kind of makes sure everything's compliant. It's really easy and pretty easy going. Alright, let's start from the top. We've got the Ada Wong, which is from Resident Evil. Again, I really wish I could show off the other outfit, but obviously it's just Claire's is just not working. But it's kind of amazing. You get a big upgrade for cushions. But like seriously, this is like an exact kind of option. Like it's amazing how accurate this is, I think, to like the Resident Evil stuff. And again, you build all of this stuff in the crafting bench, so you just have a chemistry station, and you get to have like all the outfits. Like you see the DVA and that Christmas stuff and everything like that. It's all present here in these chem stations. And then usually you can take them and you're able to like go to a armor workbench, and that's where you're able to take your stuff and kind of like modify it if you want. So for example, the Lara Croft clean outfit you can modify, and you know, you could do different like pocketed things and stuff like that. And that's where you would change, like if you had the Master Chief armor on like Piper does, this is where you like, you know, you'd be able to color and then get her like she's got the pink right now. It was green, but I changed it to pink because obviously we've got Master Chief, and it looks really weird having two Spartans with the same armor and everything like that. And don't forget the lightsaber, which is so cool. And you modify the lightsaber and everything through the weapons bench and stuff. Cool. So that's the Wong outfit. I'm just gonna put this lightsaber away. And then we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be Diva with the headphones. So yeah, I see you'd get the slim and the curvy option. So depending on what CBBE mod you have, you would choose. But I mean, I think this is like really authentic to the character. Like, it really captures her look quite well from Overwatch. Again, real lack of outfits. You think there would be more options. So this one's kind of fun. So this is just like a Christmas outfit. So I highlighted this because it seems like they took from Terra just a bunch of outfit options. So if you're just looking, you can type in CBBE and then Curvy, and you should be able to find a whole selection of different outfit options from like Terra. Swimsuits and everything like that. Some of it a little too much for doing videos on, but I thought this was like a fun little one to highlight because it's like a little bit of Christmas, and I love the whole Christmas thematics of stuff. I know, lots of fun, right? And then we've got, again, there's the Claire one, but I can't get that to work, sadly. Yeah, Lara Croft clean outfit. So this is part of the Lara Croft pack. Now this one actually isn't necessarily one that's like compliant with the CBBE Curvy, but the outfit still works perfectly fine. So this is from the Survivor trilogy. And as I said, there's a whole bunch of them. This is the multiplayer outfit, so they kind of just took the clothing options and they fit strangely well. This is the Rise outfit. They fit strangely well into this game. Like, it's kind of amazing. And the Survivor gear, so you can actually, there's a lot of stuff. So this is her Survivor gear. There's lots of like sub modifications you can make underneath that. So if Master Chief would stop working at the crafting station, thank you, Master Chief. Like, you go to BZW Lara Croft 2013, and you can see you can make like the quiver, and you can really create like a cosplayed version of this character, right? It's kind of really cool that that's present. It's strange that there's not more outfit kind of like combinations brought in, if that makes sense. And then there's the Underworld. So this is like, you know, kind of based on Underworld, but in the 2013 Lara Croft game. And then we can take that a little further, and we have the wetsuit. So the wetsuit, this is a separate one. This is specifically for CBBE, and it's designed perfectly for it. It's actually really quite authentic. This is a red version, but, you know, just like that other one, you can actually go here, and you can pick 3 different options: black, red, and white. So you can have all of the different options present for your character, and yeah, it's kind of really impressive, the options there. Seriously, it's kind of wild. And then the archaeology outfit, which is more of like a traditional Lara Croft outfit, honestly. Like, that's more of her regular look, you would say. Like, her unified Lara Croft look is kind of what this is. As I said, this is very much a body-focused kind of one. So here we got Yennefer, obviously from The Witcher. And this is, like, incredibly accurate. Like, very, very well done. It's kind of amazing. Like, it just kind of captures it well, and it looks cool. And again, the fun of modding is kind of going wild and doing like ridiculous things with it, and I think that's really well done. I just can't get over how good Master Chief looks in this. Like, this is absolutely remarkable. And then it's more fun having all these different recruited followers, except for you, because you always have settlements to give me. Ain't nobody got time for settlements. Ain't nobody got time for settlements at all. But yeah, that's really quite the idea, is the focus of like the in-depth CBBE, because it just gives you so many options for like a more realistic body and stuff like that. Because it's like, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, the end game, they make realistic looking characters and blah blah blah, and obviously as I mentioned, the sexy element of it, like it's, you know, it's kind of like not realistic in terms of all the characters changing how they look and stuff like that, because they're not all gonna be toned and whatnot, and that's more for like enjoyment. But like, there are other improvements beyond the scope of just like, oh, we're making these bodies look really good. it's as like there actually is, as you can hopefully tell, improvements to like the skin quality, the skin texturing, their higher resolution assets. That's why I was saying for the males it would be nice to have a similar thing, because they've sort of left as they are, if that makes sense. But it really does make quite a difference for the way that characters kind of like look, if that makes sense. Like it really does, like Piper and everything like that. And I was kind of hoping we'd have more female followers. Is it bugged? I'm trying to interact with Piper, but it's because of this guy.
Help right now.
It's a free country.
He is so
Trying to kill us, but
utterly annoying.
let's hear the whole story.
Piper.
Come on.
Talk to me, Piper. I want to show off the outfit options.
Come on. Let's hear the whole story.
Please.
She is just,
I need to be alone right now.
Hey, just let me know.
I don't know why it's like that. Trade.
Take a peek.
She's just bugged because of stuff. So we can throw in the yellow. No, that's not what I wanted to do. We can throw in the yellow trench suit. We could also give her like the Ada Wong and stuff like that. But the idea is it's just like all the characters and stuff get a big kind of benefit no matter what they're wearing, right? Like it's just shapely, it fits, and it adds a nice little level of like
Take care of your gun.
fun detail and everything like that to the game. It's still like kind of classy and everything like that. And yeah, but mostly if you don't want too much shown too, I would recommend making sure that you do have, like, again, that lingerie optional CBBE version working, as that will make sure that there is something underneath your outfit. And it does work underneath all of the outfits that I tried, and it's just like, again, it's a total safe for work kind of thing, right? And that's kind of important to me because I don't want to have to deal with any issues on YouTube, obviously, and I play well within the rules. What can I say? So I hope this was kind of helpful for more making your characters look kind of gorgeous and stuff like that, and having fun, and getting Master Chief in your game, and like, you know, Master Chief and Piper with like a lightsaber and Spartan armor, and there's a lot of really, really cool mods for this game. You can do some really, really great stuff. And yeah, like I said, this one was mostly about the more mods I found, some of the new things I've come across. I wanted to highlight and kind of give you an idea of like, hey, this is where I've been at, as I've been just kind of packing in the hours doing like modded streams and everything like that, having a lot of fun. It's been a really, really good time diving into this one. Let's go take a look at the water and also the spa. So this is what else I mentioned. So the water mod, I think really does, I don't know if you see it as much in this body of water, but the water mod, what the heck was that? The water mod is actually really, really awesome. I think it makes the water look great. And this is the special Sanctuary Hot Springs home. So for this one, you'd come here and there'd be a letter right here on the left that you would read. And then you'd go on the map right over here to the Carpenter's Foxhole, and you'd pick up a key, and then you'd be able to come in here. But we'll just kind of show off again that it's just like a cozy little kind of nice spot, the hot spring. Like, it is, I don't, as odd as it sounds, it's just kind of like a nice little spot to kind of relax. Like, you just kind of, it's got a nice ambience. The water cascading down sounds really lovely. Yeah, it's kind of good. It's a good way to kind of spend the day and stuff like that. Again, I know it's maybe silly to some, but it's also a really good little settlement base, like I mentioned, because when you unlock it, you can go inside, and it's just got this really sweet setup. There's lots of great items here, lots of great resources. It's just kind of a nice, cozy extension to your existing area. And I think even the water stuff looks a lot better too, but just a nice environment. So hopefully, as always, my modding efforts have helped you find some new mods to enjoy, and hopefully this one, well, a little bit different than the first one, kind of helped expand your options of at least like clothing things and having a little bit more fun with the game. But as I said, if you do want more of like a serious selection of mods where it's like settlement, environmental, my first modded video, I think, really captures that and hopefully presents, you know, a good way to enjoy the game. And this really was just to kind of be like, oh, this is some more stuff I found. These are some more cool things to check out and dive into with Fallout. And I think this should be about it for my modding kind of ventures, because I don't think anything wild or new will come. So hopefully this is a great offering for you.